Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna be talking about the Joker today, specifically Joker Folie deux. What's going on in that movie? Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and assume everyone loves the Joker as a character. I mean, come on, he's basically DC's most famous villain, besides Lex Luthor. And as we all know, the first Joker movie was perfect. I mean, it was basically flawless, so good that it even went on to make $1 billion at the box office, becoming the first R-rated movie in history to do so. Like, come on now, if you watch that movie, then I don't need to say too much. You agree with me, it was a masterpiece. It was a 10 over 10. And Joaquin Phoenix's performance as a Joker in it was so good, he ended up picking up an Oscar for Best Actor back in 2020 for it. Anyways, enough reminiscing about the first movie. That's not why we're here. So I'm going to go ahead right now and talk about Folie deux, which is the main reason for this video. And I just want to go ahead to say, if you haven't seen the movie and you're someone who doesn't like spoilers, who doesn't like getting like details of the movie beforehand, please just go ahead and exit this video right now, because I'm going to be dropping a bunch of details and info on this movie now. Well, right from the very moment it was known this movie was going to be a musical, it got people very confused and skeptical. Like, how was it even going to make sense? But everyone was like, if the first movie was that good, then the director definitely knew what he was doing. And we were all waiting for this to drop. But alas, it breaks my heart to say this movie wasn't it at all. The movie actually starts out in a very solid way. It starts out nice and all. And at first, you're not bothered by the music, the singing and all. Hell, you might even like it at first. The acting is good. Joaquin kills it as usual with his portrayal of Fleck. There's this guy at Arkham Asylum who sees Fleck as a mentor and loves what he did as a Joker. And he's just trying to be like Arthur. The movie progresses from there, and you have a therapist trying to figure out why Arthur did what he did in part 1, killing Murray on live TV and then going on a rant before he was apprehended. That doesn't work out, and eventually he meets Harley, who basically understands what he's going through, and then they start their delusions together. And then about halfway through the movie is where the problem starts, because the musical thing kind of starts getting annoying at this point. I mean, you're basically trying to understand what's going on, trying to decipher what's happening in the movie, and at every single point they randomly start singing. Anyways, he's eventually tried in court. They bring out a bunch of witnesses to testify against him, including Gary, the friend who he couldn't kill in part 1. And after the third trial at court is where shit gets weird. He's taken back to Arkham Asylum to await his next trial, and the guards there, outraged by everything he's been saying and the way he's been acting at court, beat him up and eventually take him to the bathroom to deal with him. And guess what happens? They rape him. Yep, you heard that right. They raped him. How the hell does the Joker get raped? Anyways, this eventually leaves him traumatized, and the next time he appears at court, he gives in to what his lawyer had been saying all along, tells the court he's not the Joker and he's basically been doing all that just because he's mentally ill. Harley then abandons him because he's no longer what she wants. He's then taken back to Arkham Asylum, and in a twist of events, he is stabbed multiple times and left to die by, well, you might have to watch it yourself to know who killed him eventually. I won't lie, this movie might have actually stood a good chance if it wasn't ridiculed by all the whole musical stuff. And then Lady Gaga, her performance as Harley wasn't really it. It felt more like Harley acting as Lady Gaga than Lady Gaga acting as Harley Quinn. I don't really know what the director was thinking going with this angle for the movie, but what's done is done. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to ask and I'll answer them. Also, if you've watched the movie and you have anything else to say about it, or you have an opposing view on it, do let me know. Alright, that'll be all for this video. Bye for now.